Hi, everybody, and welcome to session 2 for Mary Jo Sue in her parent coaching journey. And again, my name is Sarah Salzat, and I am the owner of the Foster Lane. And I use laughter and positivity to help parents overcome negativity and behaviors in their home, replace yelling with laughter, and increase safety and security in home. So today we're going to talk about session 2. The blog is on the Foster Lane's website. And in this session, Mary Jo Sue came to the session talking about a frustration that had happened. Her daughter had had another blow up in public at the grocery store, and Mary Jo said, "This happens all the time." And I asked her, "Okay, so this happens really consistently. What have you done to help her be successful?" And Mary Jo looked at me like, "Well, wait a minute." We talked about how very often there are punishments, there's blame, shame, take away, there's yelling, and there's all of these different pieces to try and force or coerce the daughter into complying and just being able to behave. We talked about the fact that if her daughter could behave in public, she would. So the question is, what is Mary Jo doing to help her daughter succeed? How is she adjusting her routine? How is she offering supports? And what is she doing outside of that environment to help that be successful? Now, that's a big thing to kind of think about. So we transitioned into the psychoeducation on attachment. Before people start with the attachment psychoeducation, I have them do the website, dianepoolheller.com, her attachment quiz, and people find out their pie chart. It's a pie chart of how much secure, ambivalent, avoidant, and disorganized attachment, how they responded to these questions. And I'm going to tell you, you could take that quiz 15 times and think about 15 different relationships and get 15 different results. Attachment is not fixed, it's fluid. We show up in different relationships in different ways. However, there are pretty consistent patterns that we see throughout the life cycle, and people a lot of times get in relationships that leave them feeling the same way that they have in past relationships. So we took a look at her pie chart and just started talking about what attachment is and how it's created, how it is fed. And we chuckle because Mary Jo said that I'm a bit of a mind reader because I could tell her so much about herself. So then we started talking about slowing down and thinking about the relationship and how you can show up and how you can increase positivity. Because we talk about where where attention goes, neural firing flows. Neuroplasticity. It's an important piece. So we have a great conversation around focusing on the positive or finding positive things to have in every single day will increase the capacity to try on these different skills. As we were going through the different attachment styles, Mary Jo became a little bit upset in that she hadn't been able to show up the way that she had wanted to for her children, and that people weren't able to show up for her the way she needed a little bit. Now, that's a lot to go through in a session, so we did a quick recap. She was going to pay attention to how she responds to her children's needs and emotions. Did she meet them where they're at and join them? And did their feelings trigger any feelings of her own? We kind of chatted about how all of this is connected. The situation with her daughter in the grocery store and all of the other situations that they have. Now, again, this session is a compilation of so many clients that I work with when we're talking about attachment. It's also a reflection of how a lot of people respond. People come in and tell me all the time, "I have such a great relationship with my children. They trust me, and we just need to figure things out. But we have a really great relationship." which is great. And that is incredible. And I love that people feel that way. And as we work together, we find gaps, struggles, and opportunities for growth. So we leverage that feeling of relationship and the strengths that are in the relationships, and we use them to overcome some of these other struggles. So, what we want to do is make sure that the clients are not feeling any shame or any embarrassment. So we really hold them with kindness, compassion, and understanding. The idea is we don't grow in shaming environments. We don't grow when we feel like everything we do is wrong, and neither do our kids. And unfortunately, for a lot of the people that I work with, our work together is their first experience in a secure relationship with a securely attached individual, whether personal or professional. And that is an incredibly emotional experience. People have a tendency, they want to move, 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 move really, really quickly. They get so excited. They want to know more. They want to know more. But a big part of the work is slowing down and really figuring out what is meaningful to that family, what is doable in that family, and more importantly, what is sustainable. Because we can talk about a lot of changes and people get really excited and they put a whole bunch of things in place. But if they're not able to sustain that over the next 10, 15 years, then really it's just setting them up for frustration. So in the next session, we're going to take a look at Mary Jo Sue's pie chart and talk more about the different attachment styles. Again, just going to keep thinking that I'm a mind reader about what I know about things for her. And in reality, it's just heavy on what the research says. We pull from a lot of different researchers. And if you want to learn more, I love The Power of Showing Up by Dr. Dan Siegel and Tina Payne Bryson. And of course, I love Diane Poole Heller's website. Her newsletters are absolutely incredible. And if you are enjoying this content, like and share and follow for more. Thank you.